Thousands of people in many provinces are suffering from flash floods after heavy rain in recent days has inundated their communities. Photos and video clips posted on social media by official mainstream news channels and local people showed how villagers in the provinces were struggling to move their belongings and vehicles. Sayaburi, Bokeo, Sinkwang, and Vientiane province have all been affected by varying degrees of flooding since June 13 and 14. In the northwestern Sayaburi province, the swollen Hung River overflowed its banks, swamping riverside villages and partially submerging houses. Local authorities have been battling to move people to higher ground. Sayaburi district has been the hardest hit and more than 10 villages are affected. Roads, water, and electricity supply in flooded areas have been cut off, making it hard to move people and their belongings from flooded houses to higher ground. Villagers have been evacuated to places on higher ground, such as schools and other public facilities, while others are staying with relatives in unaffected areas. The number of people left homeless has not yet been assessed because local authorities are busy evacuating people and providing emergency relief. Many people are now in need of shelter, food, and drinking water, and some need boats to move around. In Bokeo province, authorities are preparing safe places where people whose homes have been flooded can take shelter. As a result of the floods, people need clothing, food, and drinking water, while authorities are assessing the extent of the flooding and collecting information about the number of people affected. Long Bien district in Vientiane province has been affected after the Song River overflowed its banks, inundating local communities and resorts in the tourist hotspot. A well-known orange bridge that crosses the river on the way to Chang Cave have been broken. Photos and videos clips posted on social media by official mainstream news channels and local people showed how villagers in the provinces were struggling to move their belongings and vehicles. The Meteorology and Hydrology Department warned that heavy rain and wind gusts would occur throughout the country until June 14, with flooding and landslides possible in many areas. The department says there will be no storms from June 15 to 18, but there will be more rain in some parts of the country. Authorities warn everyone to be prepared for weather extremes and to follow forecasts regularly in order to mitigate the effects of severe conditions.